Is it right if I start first? So for me, I feel that what makes the difference between a good leader and a boss is that a good leader, they communicate what they want. And when they communicate, they make it clear, concise, and you know what they want you to do with that information. And in addition to that, like if you have any trouble understanding what they're asking, then they have no issues like taking the time to explain it to you. But I feel like with a boss, yeah, they could communicate with you, but it's not clear, or they can miscommunicate things, or if you do try to figure out what's going on, they pretty much reprimand you, or they just basically discourage you from wanting to seek out that information to improve yourself. Or in other cases with a boss, there could just be a lack of communication on their part. So for me, that's just the main thing that comes to my mind when it comes to a good leader and a boss.
I agree with you on that. And to add on to that, I feel like a boss is they would mostly just want to get something done as quickly as possible, or just have a group of people work on a certain thing without any real outcome to the individuals who are working on it. I feel like a leader would actually have a goal set for the people that they're leading, and yeah, it's just a boss would just want to get things done.
Oh no, I agree with you, because just doing something with a goal in mind and just doing busy work, there's a clear difference between that. And one thing that also comes to my mind when it comes to a good leader and a boss is that I feel that with a good leader, there's transparency. They let you know what's going on every step of the way. And I understand that there might be some scenarios where that leader can't reveal certain things to you, but for the most part, they can see the bigger picture. But with the boss, there might be that lack of transparency where they might tell you to do something and you have no idea why you're doing it. And I feel that those indications is what makes a good leader and a boss.
Yeah. And also to go back to what I was saying before, there's also that aspect of the dynamic of having respect between the leaders and the people that they're leading. I think your best leadership I think your best leadership quality would be not only getting people together and making them feel comfortable, because you like to make people laugh, and so that makes everybody bond with each other. And I think that leaders should be good with making everybody comfortable around each other. And so with that, everything is easier, and performing tasks or achieving goals would be way smoother that way.
When you said that, I'm just thinking of when we went to Martha's house and we were making pizza with her friends.
Oh,
yeah. And we didn't know them, not just being myself. But for me, I feel that a good leadership quality that you possess would be compassion. Good question. Because for you, I know that just from my interactions with you, well, I feel that's multifaceted, my answer, but you're not really quick to judge other people's actions. You're more giving them the benefit of the doubt, and you put yourself in their shoes and just like try to figure out like why they do what they did. So I feel like that's like one of your strongest leadership qualities. I feel like just from my own experience, good advice is don't be afraid to fail. Failure is the building blocks to success. Because one of the best quotes that I've heard is that you gotta suck at something until you're kind of good at it. And that's so true for me, myself, because I know that like even with anything that I start, like it might seem daunting, and when I start like with the baby steps and I fail at it, like I don't just quit. Like I just look at how I failed, try not to make those mistakes, and just fail some more. So I feel not being afraid to fail, that's necessary for being successful as a leader.
Yeah, I think that's very necessary too. I think like my advice would be to not be afraid to get out there. Like I know like a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to do something because I'm shy, or I don't want to, or like I don't know anybody who's going. Just like do it. There's like no real consequences to do something that you're too afraid to do.
Yeah.
Especially if you're really interested in it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because I know for myself, I had that same mentality and I missed out on a lot of things. And so for myself, whenever I'm doing something new where I don't know anyone there, I just say to myself, when you're on your deathbed, would you rather be like, I wish I would have done this, or would I rather be like, oh well, I've done it, and I knew what it was like. My final thoughts for you, just do your best. Nothing wrong with that.